Tennessee, where a man has been arrested for applying to become a hitman. The man, an Air National Guardman, supposedly applied on the parody website rentahitman.com. He jokingly, he basically goes there. This is a joke. It's a fake website, but he turns in an application. Josiah Garcia turned over his resume, proper docs, even cited his nickname as the Reaper, which he says he earned while he was in the National Guard. Eventually, during a conversation with an undercover FBI agent, Garcia said, yeah, I'll kill somebody for $5,000, and was arrested. So was this website super sketchy or super obvious? And I mean, criminals do some stupid things. Darnell, you've had a few, I'm sure, clients that you are just scratching your head on.
Absolutely. So I was looking at this application and I was baffled because I saw Lori Daybell's name on there, and I thought, you know, wasn't she doing the casting? So I guess
Alex
she was trying
Cox
to
would have been, yeah, he would have been on there. Thoughts, Jennifer?
I think this is super obvious, Ted. I don't know, this guy must have been desperate for a job, so maybe he thought he could get some quick cash on this one. People sign up for all kinds of things on the internet.
Yeah,
Why not?
$5,000 to take someone's life. Al?
I actually applied. Filled out the application, you know, because I always consider myself sort of a tough guy. I lived in a tough neighborhood, Ted. You know, you could go 10 blocks and never leave the scene of a crime. That's the kind of neighborhood I live in.
Still waiting for your call back, huh?
Right, and you know, I'm waiting for it but here's the interesting thing. You have to give them references, and if the references answer the phone call, you don't get the job.
Our next story out of Atlanta, Georgia. A man was arrested after stealing 3 exotic birds out of a restaurant. Adam Deck used bolt cutters, broke into the cages, and stole 2 cockatoos and a macaw named Peaches, Ruby, and Cream. The question is, as he stays in the Fulton County Jail here, was this one about love of birds or love of money? This one is a weird one. Jennifer, you first.
I think he's a bird brain, Ted. I really do. These were beloved birds at this restaurant. I don't know. Maybe he had a bad meal and was trying to get even. Who knows? But wasn't the smartest move.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I don't know what he was going to do with them. Al?
It's the squawk of the town, Ted. The squawk of the town. But you have to take both, because if you don't take both of the cockatoos, it's just a cock of one. So keep that in mind.
Oh, Darnell, I hate to even let you chime in.
Jennifer said he was a bird brain. I'm going to say he's a jailbird.
Now, yeah, absolutely. He sure is. Our final one tonight, also involving an exotic bird. This one escaping on its own accord in a small town of Tennessee. Police chase after a man's pet emu. The 7-foot enclosure wasn't enough, and it just started running down the street. Here's a look at the big bird. His name is Mimu the Emu. The bird was initially spotted by neighbors. Then Harriman Police Department stepped in to pursue the bird, which they said ran away from them at speeds up to 40 miles an hour. It was a high-speed chase. And this is part of it. It's just fun to watch this video. It's the search lasted, it's about a 7-hour span over 20 miles. But eventually they cornered Mimu and coaxed him back to his owner. So the question is, was this bird attempting to escape or just out for a run? And that's a lot of resources there, Al, to bring a pet home.
Well, you know, but he got back to his job at Liberty Mutual, which was very exciting for him, so that worked on that. But I myself personally had been attacked by an emu at Van Thorn Park when I was 9 years of age. So it's a very traumatic story for me.
You've been attacked twice in a courtroom and once by an emu.
Yes, it's a very ironic show today.
Darnell, what do you think?
I'm just glad. I think he was out for a run. I'm just glad he wasn't running in Ahmaud Arbery's neighborhood down with Roddy Piper or whoever those people are down in Georgia.
Roddy Piper.
Oh, whatever the killers' names are.
The Mac Michaels. Jennifer Brandt. What do you think?
You know, Mimu, I'm glad Mimu was home safely. He was out for a little jog, needed some exercise. And what else did the police have to do but chase him around for
once you start
3 hours?
Once you start chasing, you gotta get him, right? You gotta
exactly.
bring the emu back. Huge thanks to the take tonight, Al Wunsch, Darrell Crosland, and Jennifer Brandt. Appreciate your time. As always, right now we have a break, but don't go anywhere. When we